Hello and welcome, I'm the Imperor and this is Learning as we play Stellaris, a series where I play the game. I tell you what I do, why I'm doing it, while I'm doing it, to hopefully illuminate you a little bit on how to play this game. Now, this is a fairly long series, so I suggest you start at episode 1. We're about halfway through game time here with 10 episodes in, I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, let's just dive right in. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to leave a comment or join our Discord, where we will also help you try and figure out how all of this works. Anyway, we have been recently vassalized, something that we don't fully quite enjoy, but that gives us a certain amount of freedom as well. So right now we're just looking to consolidate our empire here, build out and build up, and defend against our southern neighbors who still do pose a bit of a threat. So that is what we're currently going to go do. This information we checked last time is kind of useless for us because sadly this species does not even exist. Here we only have one choice, so I click it. Simple as that. I don't even need to think about it. It does something good for us, I'm certain. Now again, we have a bit of an issue with our planets. We don't have enough people. Oh, this industrial world is slowly but surely coming into its own. We need to increase our output for consumer goods and alloys. And I still think that this doesn't actually do anything here, because I believe it doesn't affect these two, which is a bit of a shame. Because it says 25% automated workforce for this district.
New council agendas on deck.
And it says automated workforce, building upkeep per automated workforce district plus 10. So it should be... No, it's just 2. It's per district. Oh, okay. It doesn't affect the... Okay, it kind of affects the buildings in a roundabout way, because the districts affect the buildings. So we need more... Okay, we need more more districts. We can do that. Let's build a whole bunch more districts here. That's how it works. It doesn't affect the buildings at all, really. It only affects the districts in which it resides, and we need all these up basically. Do we have blockers we can clear? No, we cannot clear a volcano, so we just build this out here, and hopefully this will, I mean, this will lead to a lot of jobs that are not being used. It will also lead to a lot of housing, but that's perfectly fine here. We could do something with this. There's not much going on, but we use a lot of it, so maybe we build these as well with one of these. But this only go for district, so maybe not. I don't think we put out all that much. 17. Let's go for a surface quarry here. So this should slowly push us up as more districts are coming in, because the automated workforce will work it, but it will also keep using energy, which is something we have tried to do here. We have one of these automated buildings, so we need to build more of these. To help keep pay for that automation. But now I understand how it works. Now I understand how it works. We learned together. Live. Okay, next agenda. Yeah, we're gonna go with our Mind Over Matter, which is a new agenda based on our last pick.
We've constructed something game-changing.
With the... what are they called? Ascension perks. This here will unlock the psionic theory technology for us with a 25% start. And that is what we're going to go do, because we have seen that our physical might is just not enough to fend for ourselves in the galaxy. We will try and tap into our hidden potential now. We are, of course, playing more of a role-play version of the game as we approach it. Melden Lim translated another file from the Abundant Laboratory in Excellent 5. Eternal staff member, research lead Gillibor, colleagues, the project termination came today. Overlord's patience is at an end, and yet we are so close to our goal. The universal macrophage is more important than the whims of any individual. A disease-free future can be ours, but the small cost of human lives of such progress. If they don't send more trial subjects, I will test the latest prototype on myself. Will you join me? Damn. So we get an inordinate amount of negative traits in our leadership. I don't see this much usually. It's very interesting. So this guy here reduces the army morale now a little bit, which is bad because he is our army leader, which, by the way, I think we should build a little bit more army. It's a bit of a pathetic army. What we have seen before, oh dear, there's far more. So we'll use our own people and we'll build a bunch of these. These, of course, do cost us energy to upkeep, so they're perfectly good to use. We have some influence lying around, so we should be using our alloys here as well to build more outposts, which now cost us a little bit more, but that's alright. Where do I want to go most? Honestly, in this direction? Where did all my builders go? They just kind of left. Up and went away. We'll take this. Maybe we can take it. Our military fleets are already on the way to deal with these hunting amoebas. Amiibos? Shift CTRL to queue this order in front of its automation order. Pretty much the same thing here. Look at that. 4 rare crystals waiting to be taken once we can actually do that. Build us another construction ship, I think, as well. Not quite optimal. This mining world hasn't actually started mining anything. So I think we're gonna go the same route here. Just gonna go get mineral extraction going. Or we could go for mining and trade, and I think subterranean urbanization might be more interesting. Then again, this doesn't use consumer goods, this does. I think we'll go with this anyway. Specializations. I think we'll just put civilian industry on here. This will turn minerals into consumer goods. Help offset it a little bit. And now we're out of minerals again. So let's unpause. The Galactic Council we can't really do anything on because we are just a vassal.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
Don't care about the agenda, but we're slowly edging toward a more positive level here. Where's our urban world? Here. So we've just learned that the automation thing will work the districts here. And this district here generates nothing really. I think we need the centers. It doesn't generate anything because we don't have anyone to work this. It's just the free jobs. That's why it's not producing anything right now. We have a leader with an upgrade. You are our official in the galactic community, so it really doesn't matter much. None of these apply to her, but I think we might recall her. She doesn't need to lead the galactic community. What we need more is on our mixed industry world. Where is it? Where is our mixed industry world? Here. Let's put her to lead there. There she is. She's better suited for this job now, giving us trade value and consumer goods.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Which we want. All right, finally we have cloaking fields. Wonderful. Ooh, wormhole travel. We'll want this. It's a rare one, so it doesn't pop up all the time. We'll take it because we do have a wormhole which we want to figure out what it does. Assumingly it goes here. And now we can do something funny. We can go to our science ships and tell them to cloak. So now they're cloaking. So now they can go basically anywhere, really. If our enemies do not have the ability to scan. And we see that our enemies have already upgraded their starbases here. This is a upgrade level starbase. We are far behind on so many levels. You can also see if it's cloaked right here next to the name. So we're just gonna go ahead and turn cloaking on for all of our remaining science ships, which granted are not that many. And we will continue to build out. There is a planet in this direction, so I will want to build this chain here. I'll just go like this and we'll get everything eventually. Let's just queue all this up. It doesn't use the materials immediately. It uses them as it approaches these systems.
Hostiles engaged.
Amoeba and fleets are engaged in fighting. Fierce fighting. The Union of Gulk has vanquished an ancient threat in distant galaxy. Nothing for us. And there are more amoeba for us to go fight. So go fight more amoeba we shall. Did we lose anything? No. All of our ships are safe and sound. This threat.
We've constructed something game-changing.
No threat at all at the end. We have a lot of planets here to go and colonize, and I think we should start that process as well. But we need the alloy right now to support our expansion efforts. Offer incentives for honesty. Stability minus 20. Good lord, the pacifist approach here. Why does it just really... Why do we just go down on stability? What's the whole point of that? What's going on here? So we have a crime thing still. It's down. Minus 20 stability would be bad, which would immediately push it back up. Okay, we get minus 20 stability either which way. But let's offer incentives for honesty then. Let's try it. We are peaceful. We are pacifists. We'll try. I think the minus 20 was already baked in here, maybe? I don't quite understand this. Mob rule is still ongoing.
We've constructed something game-changing.
We'll figure it out eventually. The ship's not doing anything. Might as well go send them to build this. Still so many systems here. Set away, tucked to the side for us to take. Storm trap. Believes that the mysterious
Another firewall cracked.
Drifting through the Ipsiad system is an ancient storm trap which may once have been part of a larger defense grid. There's so much to learn. Should we open the storm trap? I don't know, it's alien design. We have had nothing but bad luck with aliens. I know that this does add some storm related technology for us, which is good, which we might want because storms are a brewing. But from a roleplay perspective, are we willing to do this? I don't think we are. It's too dangerous, we'll leave it be. We might find that kind of technology elsewhere without releasing a storm willingly, openly. Seems like a really, really bad idea to do. Alright, our military fleet here is growing. Our army is coming up. I'm still a little bit chuffed here that this isn't going up. I'm wondering
We've constructed
why.
something game-changing.
It's not the right one.
Build job complete.
Here. Okay, the districts just take time. They do work. They bring in new stuff. But it just takes time. It's just a matter of slow but steady progress. What do we have now? Okay, we can pick a new tradition, and we should have access to psionic now. No, we do not yet, because we don't have the psionic theory technology. Now, we can just wait and leave this open. Don't have to pick anything right now. We can just wait for it. Which I think we're gonna go do, and we will try and get... If we look at our government here, this will be done in a few months. Well, a bunch of years, really.
Build job complete.
Okay, nothing important.
Hostiles
here.
engaged.
So just right-clicking this. This here is this fleet. But you can see our brave scientists now go to fight the enemy, or rather sit in systems with enemies, because they're no longer afraid. They are cloaked. We send our fleets back home by pressing B for back, which sends them to the home base that they currently have set. And there they will repair and do other things. The universal macrophage. Such was Gelbo's confidence that we followed him blindly, testing the prototype on ourselves. Our immune systems were initially bolstered. We were nigh invincible to any outside pathogens. Then mutation started. Gelbo perished first. It was difficult to watch. Now the whole team is resting in the morgue, and I will soon join them. We failed. We trusted our lives to Gelbo's flawed formula. The universal macrophage works too well. It eventually attacks the host itself. Everything here must be destroyed. So we could try and go for this, which is organic leader lifespan and pop growth speed plus 10%. Like, this is big. We kind of want this. We are better than them. Complete Gelbo's work at Hall's promise. We're not destroying this. We are smarter. We are working on our minds now. Let's put our minds to work. We are a little bit scared of aliens, but a macrophage? Our own selves? We're not afraid of that. We're never afraid of our own selves. Never. We shall never be afraid of such. Alright. Ooh, look at this system. My. What a juicy system. That's incredible. All the things in there. All the resources. Wonderful. And I think we started building a Dyson sphere, but it never completed. I believe the war kind of came in between us and it. He is who? He's leading our second wave. He is therefore an admiral. Though he is also Minister of Defense, so we could give him this. But then again, we don't really need the ship build speed. We need good leaders, more so than anything. Pressing F9, I open the fleet manager here. You can click it here, or you just press F9 on your keyboard. Do we reinforce all? No. Let us collect some alloys, wait for this all to be built and finished. Kaidis, Scion of Vagros, the child that we got earlier. On turning 20 years old, ex-Kaidis is ready to assume the responsibilities of adulthood. In the time since his resuscitation, he has absorbed the teachings and fervor and determination. Despite his prodigious skill and boundless intellect, he remains humble. Science has long been his passion, fueling his drive to uncover the truth of his past, as well as the purpose of the broken relic he has found with. To his peers, he's known simply as Kaidis. It's time for him to take the next steps. Look at him. What a handsome fellow. So here we have the chance. Standing tall, Kaidis observes the situation, his own response to it. His gaze falls to his hands. They are remarkably steady. He has prepared for this day. I'm ready. Greetings. There will be enough time for that, but first, what do you seek? What does anyone seek? To know themselves, to understand their place in the universe. I believe the key lies with the relic. With your aid, I will commit myself to recovering the remaining pieces, but do not mistake me. This is not a vain quest for selfhood. I'm convinced that the power of the object will prove a great boon to our people. I am indebted to you for saving my life. I need to find answers, and I need your help. And when you find what you seek, what then? A weighted question with many answers. In short, you have given me a home wherever this journey takes me. Whatever I learn, I will share it with you. So, I'm not entirely sure if... I think we enlist him. He doesn't have an ethic. He is a scientist, which is wonderful. He has spark of genius, and he is a good leader of people. And he has this nebulous past. Sublight, speed, science ship, time spent missing in action. He's a very good archaeologist, so I think we're gonna enlist him. This will upset some people, because we are xenophobic still. So this will upset people. Oh, wow. He's a legendary paragon. I've seen special ones. Like elite ones, never legendary ones. Okay, let's build him a science ship worthy of his task. And put him to work. Peace. Nope. 10 years of peace. Non-aggression pacts. We don't have that. It appears. Less empire ethics. Science without borders. We need research treaties with at least 3 empires, which we're not going to get. His science ship is ready. The JES Ensulum. A fine ship. One of our best. He shall lead it. And he shall go. Cloaked. And shrouded in mystery. Let's bring him out there. See, our cloaking strength is already +3, even though we just have the baseline. Because our enigmatic engineering bumps it up pretty high. I think without enigmatic engineering you can only ever go up to 3. Even though it can go up to 5. Upon initial investigation of the relic, Kaides has reported an unusual experience. After physical contact, visions have appeared in his mind. Images of people and places, memories of a long forgotten
The system has
past.
been cased.
Although he has yet to discern their full meaning, some of these visions depict real locations. Kaides is calling for a special project to explore them. Curious. Begins the relic visions event.
New job in the situation log.
So let's check our situation log. Relic visions. Oh boy, these are all over the place. I don't know how we'll ever get him there, but we'll sure give him a decent, fair shot at it. Let's check our urban world here. Singing planet. Interesting. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go build us a automation building here. We're gonna go ahead and build us a, where is it? Urban expansion, I think. Or do we have something specifically for trade? Now, commercial nexus, there we go, that's what we want. We're gonna go push a little bit into getting more trade here. So build yet another commercial zone. Which does cost us... And let's build some civilian industries to offset a little bit of what we're gonna go use here. Currently, we're doing a lot with automation. It's not ideal, I tell you. It is not ideal. Like this planet here will mainly run on automation. It'll cost us an arm and a leg in generator costs. But where's my automated generator world? Am I silly? Yeah, it's here. So this thing is firing on all cylinders. This is doing its very best. Can we resettle someone here? Because I'm a little bit scared of this going down. Then again, we could also settle people here. Image them for the archives. I'm not reading this. It's just... Can't really do much about it anyway. It's just this one option. Can we resettle the tiniest amount of civilians on the homeworld? Oh. Yeah, this is the 18 we just transferred, I think. So we're bringing a few people to work this. It's never enough. Never enough people. Curious about the next technologic Starhold. You can see, by the way, this icon here kind of correlates to this symbol as well.
We've constructed something
We've got these
game-changing.
two outside things and the inside thing. So we know this is a Starhold next upgrade level. They never build them out as much as we do, so they usually don't throw as many defensive stations in there. We like to do that. They don't care. Because they're fools. Fools, I tell ya. Okay, this guy has an upgrade. Archaeologist. I don't think she is doing archaeology stuff, so... Let's give her meticulous. We don't have a speed need anymore. We're pretty well versed of what is around us. We have a good amount of empire to take and go. Speaking of which, I think we should really start with the colonization efforts. And this will be our sector homeworld, I think. This has the most ability to reach as much as possible here. Build us a nice little sector. And yeah, I mean, what do we even need? We need everything. We need everything. This is not a generator world. This doesn't have any cool things going on for it. This here does nothing, just add stuff. Maybe a factory world.
New council agendas on deck.
With mining. Let's go and colonize this. Felix Prime. Wonderful. So now we have the psionic research as an option, so we can go into this. Monthly unity, conquer nature, habitability and terraforming speed. I think we're gonna go for this because we are about to do a lot of colonizing, so that makes a lot of sense in my eyes. I mean, a lot is relative. We still need the alloys for it. So it's a fairly big world with very much nothing to build here. Lord save us. No interesting abilities. No features. But it's a good world for us to live regardless. Generator world, certainly not. Could turn this into another urban world. We'll just need a lot of trade in our empire. Or we turn it into a fortress world here, protecting our border with these. I think we'll do that. Probably should turn the other one also into a fortress world. We can still do that later. So we have 2 fortress worlds here blocking off these guys. We don't actually have all that much more alloy, so can't really send more colonization efforts out there. So of course, with that many planets, we're stretching ourselves a little bit thin. Like, no planet is actually doing a lot except for Homeworld. Homeworld is working overtime for everything. I'm wondering if I need to stop these city districts here, because we can't afford the automation in a moment. Let's check. Do we have any edicts still going that cost us energy? No exotic gas, nothing with energy. And the capacity subsidies are still running on overdrive. I think we're gonna go stop the city district buildings here. That's all we can afford in terms of energy right now. And it's not super effective like this. The amount this costs us is pretty staggering. So that's not super good. This we will want to eventually remove. We don't want these forever. They help. They help. But at what cost? If our generator worlds were a little bit better. I think it's the time now where I will automate all the planets. I think it's too much now. Except for our home world, I'm gonna automate everything. So I'm just gonna go click here on this little cog. Go through the list. Make sure this is highlighted. So we could be... Okay, you can only build certain things, but here we just want to automate everything. At a certain point that makes a lot of sense to do. We could probably be way more profitable, way more powerful already, if I had done this before. But you never know. Alright, all of our planets are set to automate. The new colonies are also set to automate right from the get-go, which is certainly what we want to do. So let us continue our very important work here. We're just mainly waiting for technology to come in now, so we can pick something new. The Starhold, this will cost us dearly. Lots and lots of alloys to be spent. So far the automation hasn't
The system has been
in,
cased.
as in nothing is being built, because it makes no sense to build anything right now. This is why it's not doing anything. Even though we pushed up the automation pretty high.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Wonderful. Okay. Negative effects of cosmic storms on ship weapons. Ah, this is good stuff. Yeah. So we have some storm technology now going on. So while we are in a storm, these storms, again, DLC stuff, I don't think these are based in the game. They negatively affect ships and stars and planets and everything. So having abilities that safeguard us from the storms is kind of important. Then again, our ships got ripped apart pretty heavily. So fighting in storms is helpful. I think we're gonna go take it though, because it's fairly quick. And we didn't really have all that many more solid alternatives, so. Special project has been issued to investigate what happened to the crew. What ship? Any heating drifting in space. Intriguing. A derelict ship.
New job in the situation log.
There it is. The derelict ship. Just sitting around there. Well, I'm sure one of our science ships will eventually.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Do we have... Alright, okay, we can upgrade our bases now. Let's go ahead and do this. 500 it costs us. Oh, good lord. We'll upgrade here first and then there. Everyone else is already doing it. We're just a little bit late to the party. Do we have any construction ship doing nothing? Yeah, we do. We'll just send this guy out to build all these now. See, our ships can also now travel into space where they're not supposed to go, I think. So we can even, with Cloaked Ship, cross borders where we were supposed to be kept out. I'm still confused why my science ships refuse to go in this direction. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. So if we build this way, we are eventually going to dock against these borders. And we get a decent chunk of space for ourselves. Eventually, once our people are grown, we will be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, we just don't have the workforce. We just don't have the people. We're too small. We're too few. Virtually fractal in some wild collisions of natural and obviously artificial geographic, visible from space, are replicated on personal scale planet-side. There are mountains with perfect pyramid bases and jagged craggy summits, rough tundra that suddenly becomes a perfect smooth plain, bare rock until another weathered natural formation bisects it. The juxtaposition of irregular boulders and rocks scattered among the perfect cubes of size of a microchip or a hab block. As yet, we can only imagine what could have come to pass. Weird geography on this planet. And we have too many artifacts. Let's proclaim our superiority, remind our people who we are. Let's find another specimen for a thing. So, eventually, if you get too many of a sort, they go into some storage, which we can't access yet because we don't have a Grand Archive to access them.
We've constructed something game-changing.
I know we could look into this box now that we found like eons ago. A law for the stars. What's going on?
New job in the situation
Alright,
log.
so the galactic market has established. It is a regrettable fact that we have consistently failed to squash the illicit trade with the Xenos. Equally regrettable that the economic benefits of a largely anonymous forum of trade decoupled from international relations cannot be denied. In the coming years, independent traders of the government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. The Economic gains from playing host to such a nexus might well outweigh the burden of harboring alien goods, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. So for the galactic trade, we could go ahead and be and suggest one of our worlds to be the hub for this. We're gonna go for our urban world here. Which one? No, this is a generator world. Which one was our urban world? This one here. And we can go into the management and in the decisions, and we can go ahead and submit ourselves as an option. Now, the chances of us getting this are, well, adequate apparently. So not very good. Not very good at all. Let's build us a bunch of commercial zones here. Maybe that helps a little bit. And let's build a bunch of districts, which will cost us a lot of energy. Alright, very good new social research. This might be the psionic thing. The collective self, no. There we go here. Empire size from Pops. So we have 2 psionic research options now. This is the mind over matter one. The universal macrophage would also be wonderful, but yeah, these are both very long. We need this for the next tradition. And it will take half a lifetime. I think we're going to go for that. Start with psionic theory. Let's push it. And then we can pick this tradition.
We've data mined this system dry.
And so this is ongoing. This just accumulates. It's fine. Like, this goes up. There is no cap to it. I don't think we have a maximum amount of unity which we are allowed to have. So we can just shore it all up, save it all up, and then immediately kind of jump into it. Makes us a little bit weaker for the meanwhile, but that's okay. Minister of State. Energy credits. You're governing something as well. Yeah, our home world. Alien in the box contents.
Another firewall cracked.
What have we found? Finally, our scientists have managed to peek into the alien box without compromising the container itself. By utilizing an advanced type of sonar, they have been able to identify its contents. The contents are puzzling, or at least unexpected. The box holds 3 small vials, each filled with an unknown liquid. The box is safe to open, but it will require further research to understand how. We could sell it. No, let's open it. Let's figure this out.
New job in the situation log.
And okay, so you are an industrialist, I'm thinking, because our homeworld does create some specialized goods, so increasing that will be helpful for us. Someone died at the age of 94. Our commander, Imron Avel. Commander meaning either of any of these, but it might have been, huh. What commander died? What was he doing? Oh, we could put in our legendary scientist here, who has already the spark of genius ready. I think we will put Kaidis Scion of Vagos on our council, which will, I think, upset people. But he is son of our nation. Keep it traditional. Monthly unity and stability up. So now the factions are probably going to be sad. Nope. We are not as xenophobic anymore as we used to be, apparently. Good, very good. Ah, right. Our leader died. That was who that was. Do we crack it open? Let's crack it open. We're just delaying wormhole travel.
We've constructed something game-changing.
An amusement park was found, some spiraling attractions. We really need the Galactic Archives. Oh, our outputs are slowly stabilizing here across our empire. Let's hope the automation does as well. Usually it doesn't build much because it's really not much to build. Or, well, there is a lot to build, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to build with how few people we have to work at all. This station Now, this station's upgrading. Let's upgrade both of our border stations first with what we got. In terms of alloys, which is not a lot. We have an idle leader. Our crown prince is doing a note. He's a fertility preacher. Pop growth speed and food from jobs. Well, he is very welcome on the council. Do we have someone to kick out in favor of our crown prince?
Another firewall cracked.
Interesting. Let's see. At long last, our scientists have penetrated the outer material of the alien box. The 3 small vials inside are indeed filled with different liquids. One red, one blue, one green. The liquids are less alien than they contain, and our scientists have identified them as prime gene modification mediums. For reasons beyond our understanding, the solutions are quickly deteriorating outside the alien container, but there should be enough time to synthesize and apply one of them to our species. If it has been confirmed that the effects would be positive, but exactly how remains to be seen. Damn. 50% chance of gaining benefits from all solutions, 50% chance of nothing happening. Again, we're on a self-discovery and improvement trip right now, so we will go ahead and just drink everything and hope that we come out improved. At worst, nothing happens, so let's gamble a little bit here. We definitely got this, which is good. Again, just kind of don't have the space for it right now, so we can't see it, we can't even look at it. Yeah, Crown Prince needs to go in the government. You make way for the Crown Prince. Fertility Preacher is much more important to us. Still doesn't do anything. The attempted modification was unfortunately a failure. Despite promising initial results, as the solution proved incompatible with the wider Jolian genome. Damn. Nothing good happened. Okay. Well, I mean, nothing bad happened. So this is in itself, it's pretty good, isn't it? Let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to go leaders. I want to go here. I don't really have anything to do. Let's see. Our generator world, we can just put them there. Our Minister of State, he can work this place. Give an extra little bonus here. I really like working with traditions, so it pains me a little bit to have this open for such a long time, but yeah, it's fine. Special project completed.
Another firewall cracked.
Some society research out of it. Ah, yes, our head of research. We don't really want any of this, so we're just gonna give his spark of genius a higher boost. Then again, he is out and about. Could have been a good idea. Oh, wait. Hello, what's happening? I think our overlord is at war. Yeah, they are. They're attacking our northern neighbor here. How is the war going? They're overwhelming, yeah. I know this. I've experienced this. I actually don't necessarily know. The defender war exhaustion is at 71%, so yeah. Our lord is winning. The question is, are they also trying to turn these into vassals? They might be. Our overlord is powerful. Powerful indeed.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
Incredible stuff there. Someone else came and did their job.
Agenda available. They sure like to keep up appearances.
Let's send you down here and build out all this. I don't know if I already have someone else on this job. It's alright. We don't have that much in terms of influence left anymore. Our envoys are consuming some of it. I think we need to bring those back. Protection racket modifier added. This planet will never ever...
We've constructed something game-changing.
Try me, but it is going down. It is going down. Slowly but surely. It is going down.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
There's another thing we could do. We could go ahead and start an anti-crime campaign. It costs us 250 unity to launch. And energy credits per 100 infusers upkeep. But eventually we can reduce this, I think. Wait, what ships? Ah, okay, we just found some fresh creatures in the void here. The discovery of the first crash-flying machine sets us to the right path and led us to the discovery of a multitude of similar crash sites scattered on the surface of the planet. Without doubt, these strange dead machines have something to do with the mysterious geometrical shapes that dot this world. Extent damage caused and crash landings from high altitude will make analysis difficult. I'm sure you will figure it out. You're not depressed after all. So our science ships don't worry anymore about the enemies here because they don't detect us. We can just go do our thing.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Alright. Yeah. Oof. Alloy mega forges. This is important for our alloy production. This is basically a building here that gives lower upkeep and allows us to upgrade our metallurgist buildings. So this would be interesting to get. Storm relief shelter is also not bad, but I think we're going to go for the alloys. Nothing else really springs to mind here. Don't care about that enemy fleet all that much. I'm just looking to fill out our empire. But we might also want to recall our envoys. I think one of them is working here. Nope. I think one of them is working diplomacy. Oh. Okay, we could start doing things with them. Form a commercial agreement. Increase output of our observation post. Does it cost us something? Yeah, even more influence. And it gives, it costs us 10. Offer social guidance. Costs us. Nah, we don't need to do nothing with them. We'll take them over once they're ready. Once they're good and ready. But where are my envoys? I know one is dealing with our overlord. Can I find this here? Is there a way to just see what my envoys are doing? I don't really think I can. Could establish an embassy here, it costs us nothing. Do we still have rivals? No, we have 0 rivals left. In our contacts here, who hates us? You. Can't declare a rivalry against them. Everyone is a little bit stronger than us. I'm not super happy with that. Okay, cool. Our space stations are upgraded. Let's make them even better by putting more weapons into them and more defensive capabilities. And eventually we will also want to build out these. Eventually, not just quite yet. Definitely I want to upgrade our home station once we're ready, because we need more shipyards. We have exactly 1 shipyard in our whole system, in our whole empire. Building ships is slow as hell. We can only ever build 1 at a time. It's really nothing.
Build job complete.
It's really, really not good. Not good at all. But the empire is stabilizing a fair bit. We're getting more resources, and thus we have proven that sometimes it is fine to gracefully accept defeat in war. You can rise from it, you can rise above it. Especially if nothing really of matter is taken from you. Sometimes in those moments,
game-changing upgrades incoming.
Perfectly fine to accept it. Survey speed plus 33%. I think I still kind of want this. Later it doesn't do much. We could get the Unlock Elgate special project. We don't want this. We might want better sensors as well, but since this is a rare one and we still are looking to explore more, I think we're gonna go take it. It's fairly quick. It's a good one. Only increases survey speed, and I don't think all that many of our science ships are even engaged in surveying anymore. But that means we can now send him and explore that wormhole. Let's go do it. Let's send him through. see what's behind there on the other side. The L-gates
We've
again,
constructed something game-changing.
can't really go through there. Though we should consider starting building defensive systems and stations around these. Because someone else might open them, and that will be a little bit of a problem for us eventually.
Build job complete.
Of course, we do not have all that much in alloys, as is tradition. We're working on it, though. We're working on everything.
We've constructed something game-changing.
All right, all the little stations.
We've constructed something game-changing.
This will also keep us up. So these guys are still fighting. Oh, I think the war just ended.
This system's secrets are ours.
Do you have another vassal now? No, it's still only us. They definitely won, or well, they ended their war. I don't know if they won or lost. Sometimes you get information on that. Let's put an embassy with our overlord, why not? The hegemonic imperialists. Crazy people of unknown origins. At least they want our embassy, so we can improve relations a little bit. I don't think they did much here. I think they maybe took a few systems. Or they freed these guys here. Not entirely sure what they even did. They did something. What? I couldn't tell you. Build up them defensive stations so no one gets any bad ideas, but having our overlord protect us is a fairly clear sign to any outsiders looking to take from us what isn't theirs. Send you here because that's still a planet there, and I don't like that this science ship of our overlord sits there.
Booting up a new colony.
Alright, Felix here is done, and we'll switch it around to a fortress world. I want to have our borders as fortified as possible. We do not want a repeat of what happened before. We certainly do not want that. No, no. So the L-gates and the black holes, or rather the L-gates and the gateway systems, like all these, you should eventually build defensive stations around. It's sensible to do. Of course, we are spending alloys on the worst things, honestly.
We've constructed
we don't even have full
game-changing.
fleets yet. Let's maybe invest in a few ships.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Once in a while, let's build some ships as well.
Build job complete.
Not just our stations or anything. And we still need to do more colonies. Alright, I think we'll leave it here for today. So this is our recovery phase, basically. We have survived the war, we are not much worse off it. And we have expanded further. We have gotten some good technology. We have chosen our destiny to become a psionic species eventually, to put mind over matter. And from here on out, it will be, I think, a little bit more of this. Mainly just trying to get our society up and running a little bit better. Upgrading our star bases, making things stronger. Shoring up our defenses. If you have any questions, please do consider leaving a comment. And check out our Discord as well. We stream Stellaris every Saturday. Come check us out. And I hope you learned something. And I wish you the best of luck in your own imperial ambitions in space. I appreciate you. See you soon. Until then, bye-bye.